North Carolina's gun laws are moderate compared to other states, balancing permissive aspects with certain regulatory measures. Like most states, North Carolina allows open carry of firearms without a permit and has relatively lenient regulations for purchasing long guns. Overall, North Carolina's gun laws sit between the extremes of highly restrictive and highly permissive states, reflecting a mix of regulation and accessibility. Here are the gun owner demographics for North Carolina at a bird's eye view. We hope that you find this video very informative, and please do us a favor, share this with a friend. But without further ado, here are the 20 basic facts of North Carolina's concealed carry laws. 1. North Carolina is a shall-issue state. As long as an applicant meets the established legal requirements, the local sheriff's office is required to issue the permit. The term emphasizes that the issuing authority does not have discretion to deny the permit based on subjective criteria, as long as the applicant satisfies the objective qualifications outlined in the law. The shall-issue framework ensures uniformity in granting permits across the state, provided all criteria are met. 2. Open carry is legal without a permit. Open carry is indeed legal in North Carolina without a permit. However, counties may regulate the display of firearms on public roads, sidewalks, alleys, or other public property. 3. Minimum age is 18 for open carry. The minimum age for open carry is 18 years old. 4. Some area may restrict open carry. Some areas are off limits for open carry, including educational institutions, government and public buildings, parks, private property, and public transportation. But here is a list of areas that you may want to confirm before entering. Five, concealed carry is legal for any NC resident with a permit. Concealed carry is legal for residents with a North Carolina Concealed Handgun Permit, CHP, and for non-residents with any valid license permit. 6. NC permits require firearms training. North Carolina Concealed Handgun Permits require a firearms training course that has been approved by the state. 7. Minimum age is 21 for concealed carry. The minimum age in North Carolina for concealed carry is 21 years old. You must be 21 to even apply. 8. Felonies and mental health issues will disqualify you. A criminal background check is required, and individuals with felony convictions and even certain misdemeanors will be denied. Also, you will be disqualified if you have a history of mental health issues or commitments to a mental institution. 9. NC recognizes concealed carry permits from all eligible states. In terms of reciprocity, North Carolina recognizes concealed carry handgun permits from all states, regardless of the age of the permit holder. NC has reciprocity with the following states. 10. Limited stand your ground. In terms of self-defense, North Carolina is a castle doctrine state and has a stand your ground statute. Deadly force can be used without a duty to retreat if there is a reasonable belief of imminent threat in the home, vehicle, and workplaces. The circumstances under which deadly force is justified in public spaces are more limited and may be subject to greater legal scrutiny than in a state like Florida. 11. Immunity from liability if force justified. In terms of immunity from liability, force which is intended or likely to cause death or bodily injury is immune from civil or criminal liability or the wrongful death of a person if the use of such force was justified. 12. Lethal force is justified if prevents death. In terms of use of lethal force, a person is justified in the use of deadly force and does not have a duty to retreat in any place he or she has the lawful right to be if the person reasonably believes that such force is necessary to prevent imminent death or great bodily harm to himself or herself or another. 13. Right to protect home and property. A lawful occupant of a home, motor vehicle, or workplace is presumed to have a reasonable fear of imminent death or serious bodily harm when using defensive force likely to cause death or serious harm, provided two conditions are met. A. The individual was unlawfully and forcefully entering the premises, or was removing someone from the premises against their will, or B. The occupant knew or had reason to believe this unlawful act was occurring or had occurred. 14. Right to use force to defend yourself. A person is justified in using force, except deadly force, when the person reasonably believes that the conduct is necessary to defend themselves or others against the another's imminent use of unlawful force. 15. Concealed carry permit is for handguns only. You cannot conceal carry any other weapons other than handguns in North Carolina with a concealed carry permit. 16. NC does not impose a magazine limit for handguns. North Carolina does not impose a maximum magazine capacity restriction for handguns. 17. Constitutional carry is not allowed in NC. As previously stated, North Carolina requires a permit to carry a concealed handgun, and the state does not allow constitutional carry. 18. Stun guns are legal for anyone over 18. It is legal to own a taser or stun gun in North Carolina. Stun guns and tasers are legal for anyone at least 18 years old to purchase without a permit. However, you can only conceal carry a stun gun on your own premises. The state also specifically prohibits carrying a stun gun on school property. 19. Teflon-coated bullets are prohibited. North Carolina does have ammunition restrictions when it comes to the possession and sale of Teflon-coated bullets. 20. Pepper spray is lawful. It is lawful to buy or use chemical spray pepper spray in North Carolina. Possession and use of self-defense sprays is lawful for self-defense, and only by any individuals who have not been convicted of a felony. A permit is not required for chemical spray, but the capacity of any tear gas device or container may not exceed 150 cc. We have 3 questions to test your understanding of the NC concealed carry laws and how they apply in real-world scenarios. Question 1. If a concealed carry permit holder is approached by law enforcement during a traffic stop in North Carolina, what specific actions are required by law to comply with NC concealed carry laws? Question 2. Under NC concealed carry laws, how are schools and school grounds treated in terms of carrying a firearm, and are there any exceptions? Question 3. What are the legal implications if a concealed carry permit holder uses their firearm in self-defense in a public place in North Carolina?